Hey pretty girls, I wanted to pop up really fast. As you know, if you have probably noticed on the page, Hydrafacial won our first round of the March bracket thing that we're doing. So I just wanted to go over Hydrafacial and tell you guys some things about it. It's probably the most known, definitely most publicized aesthetics treatment really in our industry. Everyone loves the Hydrafacial, most people know about the Hydrafacial. But I like to really dive into that and educate you guys and let you know what's up with that. So I do want to start by saying this: Hydrafacial nor Glow 2 facial, and I'll do another video another day on that one. Neither of those are your jump in and make a huge impact difference with your skin. That's not their purpose. They are my maintenance machines. Hydration, oxygenation, boosters, serums, exfoliations, oxfoliation. They maintain the health, the integrity, the balancing, the collagen. They do all of the maintenance needed for your skin. If you are looking to really make a significant difference for one reason or another, microneedling is my favorite. Lasers in some cases. There's other options for that. These are really good maintenance things. Okay, now all that to say, let me tell you about her. So here's Hydrafacial. There are different versions. First off, there's lots of like copiers, I guess, on the market. But there's also Hydrafacial, the ones with the patented technology. They have like a desktop, they have a Syndeo, they have different devices. This is the one SoGlow has. So with the Hydrafacial, we have a wand. This is our handle where all the magic flows through, okay? In here, these are specifically made for the Hydrafacial, the solutions. That's your pre-cleanse. This is your beta hydroxy. This is an antioxidant, and this is the device cleaning system. Has nothing to do with your skin. It maintains itself. One of my favorite parts about it. But I wanted to go over a few things that most people probably don't know, because it's our job to know this, but I really like to let you guys know the intricate detail of all of the things and why we choose the things we do. So with any facial, when you come into SoGlow, you're most likely not going to know what service you're getting. Based on the questions we ask you and the skin analysis step, it's our job to recommend what would be best for you. Now, that said, I want to go over some of the Hydrafacial options. These are the tips. Different colors have different flows for the solutions, the acids, the boosters, whatever the step is for them to follow through. So the very first step, this pre-cleanse step, we pick based on your skin. If your skin's pretty tough, pretty textured, pretty resilient, we're going to pick a deeper, more aggressive flow. Sorry, I thought I had the right one. That would be the purple tip. See the tip of that? That's got those little dots. There's a certain opening in those and a certain design in the tip of that allows a pretty heavy flow of the solution. If you're kind of middle of the road, you're not really sensitive, but you're not quite that resilient either, we're going to kind of go in the middle. With the middle is the orange tip. See, different design in there, different size of the openings for the fluids to flow. Now, baseline, especially if it's your first one or you have compromised skin or anything like that, blue's kind of the staple. And it's got a different design, different flow through that as well. So we pick the tip based on your skin and how aggressive we want the solutions to flow. That's step one. So we do our pre-cleanse, double cleanse, analyze the skin, talk to you a little bit at that step, get to know some things about your regimen and so forth. And then we pick our tip and we start this process. First step is that pre-cleanse with that tip that we chose. Pop that tip off. Second step, we choose our acid. Now, with the acids, we take into account a lot of the same things. Most people, where is it? This one, Glycol Prep. This is kind of my baseline. This has a little bit of glycolic, a little bit of salicylic, so it's resurfacing, it's anti-inflammatory. We want to make sure when you leave SoGlow, you know you had an effective treatment. You can see it, you can feel it. So that's kind of our baseline. However, it's not the same for everybody. That said, if you come in and you're a little sensitive or you have reactive skin, you flush red pretty quickly. You've never had a facial before and you're a little pulled back, or you've been on over-the-counter products forever and your face is not really used to this kind of power, we might start you here on a peel sensitive. It does not have glycolic in it. Glycolic is it can be a little bit of an aggressor. This one's a little more sensitive, so we kind of start you into that process. Every acid has its purpose. Now, if you are, pretty tough, pretty primed, been there, done that, and we just need an extra punch, we're gonna put you on that peel, which is a 30% glycolic. This is quite a bump from that prep to this one. And then we match the tip accordingly. So that says this tip for all the acids. Now the exfoliation tip has a very specific flow so that the acids have and deliver what's called a vortex technology, meaning it's like a little tornado that shoots it down into your skin. With some of these acids, if we were to apply that to your skin manually, you would have what's called a downtime, peeling, flaking, dryness, little redness, stuff like that. With the delivery system of the Hydrafacial and these special patents and the way it delivers, you get to kind of surpass all of that. So you leave with the glow, you maintain your glow. So we pick the tips for the pre-cleanse, we put the special acid tip on there, we leave that for the next step, which is the beta hydroxy. So we've cleansed it up, we've delivered acid in there to kind of shake things up, then we use that beta hydroxy and that sucks it out. So this is why everybody loves it, especially around that nose and that chin, because there's not as many extractions manually, because this step kind of does that. At the end, if you remind us, we can show you your gunky jar. I don't have it on there yet today, but it just kind of shows you everything we pulled out of there. It just dumps it all in there for us, which is super gratifying, of course. So then we move on. If you're doing a full facial at Glow So Glow, at this step, we put a mask on you and do an upper body massage. We are rebalancing your pH, putting some calming back into the skin because we really upset things doing those steps. If it's a mini facial, we skip all of that and go straight into what's next, the boosters. With a booster, you get to kind of pick what you might be targeting. Well, we do. So that said, this is the booster tip. Again, with a very specific design and flow. Some of our favorite, now Hydrafacial has like a dozen boosters, so we can pick and choose all day long what each face needs. These are just some of our favorites I thought I'd show you about. The collagen hyaluronic acid booster. So this is my anti-ager to go in there and really hydrate and feed that collagen and get us some elasticity and some tightness. The brighten. Y'all know who you are. My clients who have that love of the sun, myself included out on that boat, any type of brown that just comes to the surface. We want to keep brown spots away. We want to minimize that. So that's my brighten, my pigment girls. And the clarifying booster. This is for my breakout people. They get inflamed, they have congestion, they have all kinds of compromised barriers and things. That muride booster goes in there and just kind of goes shh, calms it all down. So we deliver those with this as well. So after the booster, we then move into antioxidants. That's the third one in here. Antioxidants, same tip. These are penetrating well into that skin. So that's the delivery system here. Now, after all of that, we do some LED therapy. Now, how we do it, we switch up things all the time. You never know with us back there. It's like we're bartenders back there making our own concoctions, but we are doing what's best for you, we promise that. So we may sit and manually have these on your skin and just hold them over there for a few minutes and go all over the face. We may pop you under our Soluma panel that bridges over your face, and we're cleaning, organizing, whatever, but you're still getting, either way, no matter which method we use, you're getting that LED, product penetration, oxygenation, circulation, or all the good things from that. After that, we take off the panel or we put them back. We load you up with more antioxidants, more hydrators, and of course, your sun protection. That said, you're good to go. You're glowing, you've been exfoliated, you're hydrated. We are targeting specific needs for your face. And this is all through, like I said, that vortex technology of the Hydrafacial. So you got a very effective treatment without feeling so vulnerable. But that said, after every facial, we are speeding up cell turnover. So you are more susceptible for sunburn and windburn and all the things. So you always want to make sure you're protected. I do have some clients, if it's in the evening and you're leaving and I know you're going home and it's almost bedtime, I might not do that sunscreen step. I might put on your night cream and say, go home, brush your teeth, and go to bed. So every single step of every single facial on every single face is very customized here. So I just wanted to hop on and give you a little taste of Hydrafacial, a little explanation of it, so that you guys feel a little more familiar with it. And you'll know when you see this, that's the branded one. That's the one that has the studies behind it. That's the one that is known and marketed and all the things. So I just wanted to let y'all know what's up with that and why we love it so much and why I know you guys love it so much. Now, I'll do another one on another day for the Glow 2 facial. We'll do the dermaplanes one by one and slowly. I like to break down and explain all the things here. Just know that every time you come in, you usually don't know what you're getting. And it's very rarely going to be the same service, even if we're using the same devices, it's going to very rarely be the same services at any given moment, because we just kind of cherry pick from the tips to the boosters to the acids to the masks to the solutions to which LED panel it's just all cherry picked. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much for voting. I really appreciate it. I love it when you guys get engaged with us and like participate with this. We consider you our bosses, and that's kind of our way of saying, hey, how we doing? You good out there? We're here for you. We love you. We appreciate you. We have moved on to our next bracket, so it is between dermaplane and teeth whitening. We understand those are nothing alike. It's just a fun little game. So what we're going to do is the grand winner of all of this, we will run $25 off of that service for 2 weeks in April. So if you've been on the fence about trying something, maybe that will win, and that'll be a good time for you to try it out. So thanks so much. I appreciate y'all's time. Sorry it's so long. Have a wonderful weekend. We love you.